Welcome back to Knuckles Knowledge. My name is Rob Knuckles. I'm the PGA Director of Golf at Golf Club of Indiana, and we're so glad to have you back for the next episode here of Knuckles Knowledge. As you can see behind me, I have another trouble shot that we have to deal with here today. It's a big shot over a very deep bunker to a pin that's out there on the green some way, probably about 25 yards out in front of me here. For some reason, this particular shot causes a lot of trouble for people. A couple things about it. We've got kind of a bare lie, and then we've got a giant bunker that we have to hit over. It gives people a lot of trouble, and the reason is because their first thought is, oh my gosh, I got to get it over this bunker. The funny thing is that golf professionals don't think about the bunker. All we're thinking about is where we want to land that ball on the green. So when I come back, I'm going to show you how to eliminate the big number and forget about all your troubles with that bunker behind you. Stick around. Knuckles Knowledge is coming right back. To Knuckles Knowledge. I'm Rob Knuckles, and then when I left you, we talked about the main problem that people have with this particular shot, and that's hitting over this giant bunker that's behind me, is that most people think about the bunker. They don't think about the actual shot, and that is because they're worried about their next shot, and they're not worried about their next putt. They're worried about their next shot. One of the best pieces of advice that I ever got when I learned how to play golf as a young boy and learning how to become a professional was that whatever your situation is, your next shot needs to be a putt. Whatever your situation is, your next shot needs to be a putt. So I always tried to figure out whatever I needed to do from the situation that I'm in, I needed to make my next shot a putt. So most people don't think that way. Most people get in this situation, and the first thing they do is they grab their 60-degree wedge, right? And they step up to this shot, and they go like this. And they try to get cute, and they hit it right there in the bunker. And now they've got to hit another shot to get it on the green. And if you have trouble with bunker shots, we're in big trouble again, right? Because we're going to have to go through another Knuckles Knowledge lesson and learn how to hit it out of the bunker again, right? So what I learned was eliminate that. Forget it. It doesn't matter. The bunker's not even there. It could be just a grass hill as far as I'm concerned. All I want to do is pick a right club to get it over that and get it over the hill and get it on the green. Because I want to make sure that I eliminate the bunker, eliminate that area, and make my next shot a putt. Okay? So, my 60-degree wedge, I'm not even going to use it. It's worthless. It doesn't do me any good. Because what's the point? If I'm going to hit it into the bunker, I might as well just pick up a ball and throw it in the bunker. Right? It doesn't do you any good. Forget it. Let's look at a couple of other clubs. My next wedge down is my 54-degree wedge. Now, a lot of people carry a 56-degree wedge, and that would be a good choice as well. Or a pitching wedge. Now, my next wedge, technically between these two, would maybe be my gap wedge or something like that. And the gap wedge is a good choice here as well. The 54-degree wedge has 10 degrees of bounce, and my pitching wedge has even less bounce. I'm probably in this particular situation, the pin's probably pretty far out there on this particular hole because it has a blue pin, so it's in the back part of the green. I'm probably going to pick either my pitching wedge or my 54-degree wedge here. Depends on the lie that I choose. So if I have a decent lie, like the ball sitting up on the grass just a little bit, let's say it's sitting on the grass, I'm probably going to pick my 54-degree wedge. If it were on the bare dirt, I'd probably pick the pitching wedge. All right. So completely eliminating the trouble behind me, I'm going to pick a club that just gets it on the green. Right. Now, my first thought is eliminating the big number. Remember, we've talked about this a lot. Forgetting everything else, forget the bunker. I'm going to put myself in a situation to whatever I do, get the ball on the green. I didn't even look at that shot, right? I just walked up to it, I picked a club, I hit it on the green. That's easy. right? The hardest part is getting it close to the hole, right? So I can make the next putt. But I don't really care about making my next putt because I have to do one thing, and that's get it on that green. So my first choice is to get the club that's going to get it there, all right? My next choice is to pick a club that's going to get it close to the hole, all right? So whatever you do, always pick a club in whatever your situation is that eliminates the trouble, eliminates the big number. Forget the 60. I threw it away. Get that thing out of your club, out of your hands, out of your bag, and let it go. Just eliminate it, all right? So let me show you the setup here real quick from behind, and then I'm going to bring the camera over to a different angle and show you the shot from the other side. First of all, if I'm in grass and I'm in a decent lie, I'm going to start with a decent lie first. I'll have my 54-degree wedge. The reason I'm going to pick the 54 in this situation because I need a little bit of bounce to kind of get down into the ground and come up because we do have it in some grass, and so it's going to slide underneath this ball a little bit. I want to make sure that I get the ball higher in the air so that it has a little bit of spin when it hits the green. So I am going to open my stance just a little bit to the left and allow my body to kind of move through the golf ball some, all right? So I'm going to set my club down. I want to make sure my leading edge is going at my target, all right, at the target. Always the leading edge points towards where you want the ball to go. If it doesn't point to where you want the ball to go, the ball doesn't go there, right? So I'm going to go square to the target, point my body slightly to the left. So I'm looking here, probably the left edge of the green, maybe 30 degrees left of the hole. And I'm going to make sure when I swing through this that I make sure the club goes down into the ground. So I'm going to play it slightly back in my stance. So not center, back of my stance. Back of my stance just a little bit. So make sure that that club enters the ground. Get that leading edge going downwards into the ground. All right? Now I'm going to pick a spot. I'm going to make sure that I get it over the sand. Swing down. Make sure I get it up in the air. All right? Pretty simple. It's just a normal pitch shot, just like we've done in other episodes before. It's more of a pitch shot, but I've eliminated this area in front of me about 15, 20 feet. Pretty good. Now, if I were in a bad lie, let's say it's more in this dirt, and there's some really bad dirt right here. I'm going to pick a club that has less bounce, that digs a little bit more. Its ball's going to come out lower. It's going to come out hotter, but it's also going to come out lower, and I'm going to completely forget about the target. All right, completely forget about it. Because my lie is going to dictate what club I have to hit and where I'm going to aim. Now, if I think that by hitting a club that gets the ball off the ground but may not get high enough to get over this lip, I'm not even going to aim at the hole. All right, now that sounds crazy, right? Why would I never aim at the hole? I should always go at the hole. Why? Because my first responsibility is to eliminate the big number, get it out of the condition that it's in, and get it on the green. I always want my next putt, my next shot to be a putt, right? So if I don't think I can get it over the bunker, aim left. Aim left. Aim right. Aim somewhere to get it on the green. I'm going to aim left here, just a little bit. And I'm going to try to use the contour of this green to maybe bring it back to the hole if I can. And if it doesn't, at least I'm going to putt the ball, right? So I'm going to aim left. I'm going to take the same setup that I just gave you. So I'm going to make sure the leading edge goes down towards the ground. I'm going to aim left of the hole. And I'm going to choke down just a little bit on this. I'm going to make sure that I get down in the ground and get this ball up in the air. All right? Get the ball first, so back in my stance. There we go. Pitched it out there. This ball's going to run a little bit longer. Just on the back edge of the green. All right, not bad. A little bit longer than I like for my second putt, or my first putt, I should say, but it's on the green. Hang on just a second. We'll flip this camera around so you can see it from the other side. All right? Right here. Yep. Back there about 35, 40 feet away from the hole. That's about as good as I'm going to expect on this particular shot. Remember, folks, all good players face this type of shot somewhere during a round, maybe even more than one time during a round. And all good players, especially those on tour, make the right decision. That separates the great from the okay players, right? So always make a good decision and eliminate those big numbers. Sometimes you just got to take your medicine. Hopefully you enjoyed this edition of Knuckles Knowledge. If you did, hit subscribe, hit like, let me know what you think. Knuckles Knowledge comes your way every couple of weeks right here on my YouTube page and also on our newsletter here at Golf Club of Indiana. Hopefully you like this one, and we'll see you next time right here on Knuckles Knowledge.